Welcome to Atlanta Brick Company.
About the shop?
It's very large, it's very crowded, and we have tons and tons of Lego. When you first come in, you're greeted by Bricky Bobby, our almost life-size Lego model built by Mark, pre-Lego Master Mark. We have our t-shirts over here, and all around the top, all around the shelves, there's built Lego sets. So you were mentioning this before, you can get lost and not see something because there's just so much everywhere.
There truly is.
We keep the major sets behind the counter, really expensive sealed stuff.
Okay.
You ask for it, we'll get it down for you, we'll tell you the price. But those are like the really special stuff. The inventory, because a lot of our stuff is one-off, someone just brought it in that day, the inventory here changes literally daily. Just because, don't wait. If you see that UCS Millennium Falcon or whatever you want, and I'll come in next week, might be gone. We have Battle Bricks right here. It's also an Atlanta-based company, so it was a perfect union for us to do. They do military. Of course, Lego does not do military.
Does not do military.
So if you need that itch scratched, we got you covered here. They do plenty of sets as well. Very, very nice stuff. Very, very cool. Yeah. Here's Tower Bridge. You never know what's going to be up here. This is from a Toys R Us. I think when they closed. This is where we have a lot of our older stuff.
Okay.
Some stuff from the 70s you'll find
stuff
in
I
here.
remember.
We had, yes, we had, did you guys know that Lego originally came to this country through Samsonite?
Right.
They had those Samsonite cardboard tubes with the Lego bricks, those old Lego bricks from the 70s, and Lego had metal little cars in those. We've had a couple of those in this case before. They've sold since, but we have a lot of our architecture over here. Behind me is our built Technic, some of our sealed Technic sets. Interesting fact, Technic we don't get in sealed, mostly. The people who like Technic want to build it.
They want to build it. Okay.
And Technic sets are so hard to take apart. We mainly make the young guys do that because us older people, our hands tend to hurt a little bit doing that. So a lot of the Technic sets we leave built.
Okay.
It's hard to inventory Technic sets.
Absolutely.
Inventory meaning refurbish, take apart, make sure all the pieces are there.
And everything. Yeah, that would be.
That if you've seen our YouTube channel, you saw that huge major haul. We got a bunch of brickheads from there. This is where we keep the brickheads. If you want a close up on that, those are those super exclusive Target limited edition Lego Movie 2 brickheads that are hard to get. We've got built brickheads up here. A lot of the gift with purchases. Everyone wants to see our castle stuff. It just got redone, so it's very, very nice, very, very neat. Got a couple of special ones in here I'd like to point out. We've got the Crown King in gold, mint condition. That guy scratches so bad. We've had him before and we couldn't sell him because he was all scratched up. But that guy is mint. We also have the rare production error Black Falcon.
Black Falcon.
Do you see the production error on it?
It's on the crest.
Yep, the head's facing the wrong way.
Yeah.
A few of them got out. No one really knows how rare they are because they did appear in official sets. And then Lego, during the production of those sets, changed it. So no one knows how many there are out there, but we got one.
You got one.
We got one.
Nobody knows how many times Junior has chewed on one.
That's right. That's right. No, not that one. Not that one. This is where we keep our pirate stuff. You'll notice again, it's kind of crowded just because we have so much stuff and we want it all out. We want people to see it.
People need to understand, guys. This shop is packed.
It's huge, and again, shelves all around. Glass shelves just totally full. Pirates, classic pirates. Adventures, agents, ultra agents, just all there. Tons of Technic and City. We're getting into space and City over here.
See, that's what I remember as the classic space. So
Yes. Over here, I'll show you. This was all from a single, or most of it was from a single haul. This is all by professional Lego designers who.
Okay.
So what people do is they buy the instructions online for like $15 to $30, and then they'll source all the parts on Bricklink. Well, an individual built a whole bunch of them and wanted to get rid of them all. So we have those. They are gorgeous. They're very parts intensive. So if you look at the price, you're like, oh my goodness, it's because it's that many parts.
Right. People need to realize that.
We're basically selling you these for the cost it would cost you to source those parts.
Right.
So it's actually a deal because you're not taking the time to bricklink those or build it yourself or find the instructions. We've got a ton of them. It wraps around. They're gorgeous. So we've got a bunch of those. We just put boats and city stuff. There's some city figs. Our second biggest section in the store is City.
Okay.
And Chris always asks people, why is the city so big? Why is the city section so large? Do you know?
That is one thing that a lot of kids gravitate towards is the city.
Mm-hmm.
It is very playable.
Yes, and it's been going on a long time.
It's been around for a long time.
But it's also because cities are big. There's a lot of different types of buildings and sets
elements.
and that you can have in a city. So our city section is very, very large. We have a lot of the built stuff. We talked about that earlier. If you just want a boat or a plane, we might have it. Check it out. It's totally packed with sets. And then here's all our built and certified pre-owned. Do we have an example? Oh, here. So here's the sticker for certified pre-owned. That's what it looks like. If you see that, that means everything that originally was included in the set is in there. Minifigs, stickers, whatever it may be. It's in here. It's just been taken apart.
I should have brought some of my boxes down here.
Yes, you should. We'll give you money for it. We'll give you money or store credit.
We'll have to do that next time.
Lego made these awesome Lego games. This is the best one. If you want a Lego game, I did a review on it on our channel. It is amazing. It's if you like board games. Bionicle. The Lego community is split on Bionicle a little bit. I love Bionicle. We love Bionicle.
This is what I used to buy with our oldest son.
Nice. Yes.
So he remembers that. My wife does not. But some of the shops that we've toured, I've shown him some of these. And he's like, yep, that's the one. I used to have that one. I used to have that one. So he remembers. So.
And there are new Bionicle fans. The biggest Bionicle fans right now are teenagers who are discovering it for the first time. And so that has driven the prices up on these because everyone wants them now. Not only the old fans, but these new fans that are coming into it.
You've got the 20-somethings now that's wanting the set that they used to have, and most of it ended up in the vacuum cleaner.
Yes, yes. So we've got a bunch of Bionicle built. We've got a few that have been refurbished. We only have a couple Bionicle experts that work for the store, so we have to wait for them to have a break from school to come.
Yeah, my boy would love this. This would be his section right here.
This is awesome. Bionicle Hero Factory. We love it. We love it.
Okay.
This is just kind of overfill here. We've got a lot of the Mixels and some city stuff. This section, it's like you'll never know what you find in here. We've had Monkey Kid in here, everything. Hidden Side. Looks like somebody just bought something because there's a space.
Empty space.
Here's Chima. You love Chima, right? Everyone loves Chima, right?
You got to, right?
I joke because most people hate Chima. I loved it. I didn't buy a lot of the bigger sets, but I love the figs. I love the figs on Chima.
And they are very unique. They're cool.
Again, Nexo Nights, just a lot of the Lego movie stuff. There's a Lego Builders Academy, and always look up when you're here. Don't forget to look up.
That's one thing I've noticed walking through, and we look at these cases, and just like we talked about a while ago, it's like, well, I didn't see that set. Well, I didn't see that set. And we walk through, it's like, well, I didn't see that set up there either. You know, so
you're at a disadvantage if you're really short. Kids can't see the tall stuff. So over here, Lego Movie, any sealed Chima or or Nexo Knights, and when I say sealed, I mean the original sticker is intact. I mean, it is a new set.
And you got Unikitty.
And we got Unikitty, of course. We had to have Unikitty. I think we have a lot of the blind bag Unikitties built. It's another thing we do, and I guess a lot of the stores do. They'll open the blind bags.
Right.
And you can buy them without having to sit there and feel them. So
I open a few of mine, but they usually just end up in a box, and I just leave them sealed. So
yes.
I don't know what I have.
You can always trade them into us. You can always trade them into us. Let's see. Yep, Nexo Knights. So this is the Batman area.
And the
a lot
Batman
of DC.
area is huge.
It's enormous because, again, they've been making them forever.
Right.
And they just keep making more Batmobiles and Batjets and Bat shark repellent and everything
Bat
else.
this and bat that. So
We do there, and it's divided. You'll notice it's divided by section. So we don't have just all minifigs. We have the city minifigs over there. We have the castle minifigs with the castle
and
section.
that's one thing that also sets you guys apart. A lot of the stores, they may be grouped by theme, but all the minifigs are together. So when you're looking at 16,000 minifigures,
You might lose something. Yeah.
You're going to lose. It's like, well, I didn't know they had this series,
Yeah.
you know. So it does happen. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, this works better for people because, like you said, they tend to lose it. And if they're interested in this stuff, they're going to look over here. So it helps them mentally kind of compartmentalize and find stuff.
Now, I'm sure I've got some friends over in the UK watching, and Jess is probably interested in a Heath Ledger Joker.
Do we have them?
Do you have him? And I haven't even looked through here yet.
There's all our Jokers. Looks like he is not
He is
here
not
right
there.
now.
Sorry, Jess.
Hey, but they made him again, right? So
Yeah, he's
in
in
the
the
new
new
Tumblr.
Tumblr.
So
Yes, he is.
So we've had them before, but they sell pretty quick.
Yeah, right.
Everyone wants that Joker and that one in the Michael Keaton Batman with the rubber cape. Whenever we have that, it goes like that.
I can imagine that.
Collectible DC, the CMF DC, more built sets. We've got some sealed stuff up here. And then here's where we go to kind of like the other one-off license. Like we have Prince of Persia, Lone Ranger, Angry Bird. Someone bought something there, or maybe they're refreshing. They might be refreshing the minifigs up there. That's what's missing there.
Got some turtles down there.
Oh yeah, Ninja Turtles. We had a bunch of, in that huge haul I was talking about, we got almost the complete line of sealed Ninja Turtles. Both the Michael Bay movies and the Nickelodeon cartoons.
Awesome.
So yeah, we got tons of stuff. And he had every single Lord of the Rings but Orthanc.
Okay.
So if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, check us out before they're gone. I think someone just bought Mines of Moria, so that's gone.
There's a couple in there we won't mention because I'm going to have you bring the key back.
Okay. You're getting that, okay. Indiana Jones, Ninja Turtles. People love these Mario. They don't care anything about the app. They don't care anything about the game, but they love these buildable characters. This has been very popular.
What's your thoughts on the new Sonic?
I love it. I grew up with Sonic. To me, it's. I was more of a Sega person than Nintendo.
There you go.
I had the original NES, and I had the original like pixelated little Mario, but Sonic was my jam. And I pray they do a Super Sonic. I want a Super Saiyan Gold Sonic. But I love that set. I love that set. Everyone's disappointed with the Dr. Eggman, and I understand that. But they had to come down on the price somewhere.
Right.
So, over here we have the sealed, just kind of opposite of whatever this is. We have the Marios. We have the Minecraft. Some of these original old Minecraft sets. Some of those are sealed. Some of those, again, if you see the sticker. Someone has painstakingly and lovingly put them back together. This just came in. That's really, really cool for any Cars 2 fans out there.
That's awesome.
A lot of our Ninja Turtles, Harry Potter, Trolls. I don't know. That's usually in the Friends section, so I don't know what that's doing here. I'll have to talk to somebody about that. Jurassic World, Pirates of the Caribbean, Here's our Harry Potter section. Again, Harry Potter's been going on a long time, so
Right.
it can fill a case easily. And we've just got tons and tons of stuff. Tons of minifigs, the old stuff, the new stuff, everything. We've got a lot of the custom figs as well. So here's our Lord of the Rings figures, and that's a custom Knight of Gondor, custom Elven Warrior, custom. So they're made with real Lego parts. Anything you see, and you're like, "Huh, Lego makes that," then it's Lego.
Right.
But they have a proprietary process of taking prints off and putting their own prints on them, and then they'll 3D print anything that Lego doesn't make.
Right. Okay.
So like the helmets and stuff. So we sell a bunch of those. I'll show you another cabinet because we have DC, Marvel. We have a lot of those.
Star Wars.
Yes, and the Star Wars.
Awesome.
So now we're getting into everyone's favorite is the Star Wars in the largest section in the store. And
it wraps around.
You may have to tell me about these sets more than I do.
It wraps around. Guys, if there's a Star Wars set you're hunting for, I am sure it's here.
Did you see this one?
I am sure it's here.
If it's super popular, like the what is it, the Ghost?
I know.
If it's like the first Millennium Falcon,
Right.
those go out the door
Those
like
are
that.
gone.
As soon as they come in,
Those
somebody
are gone.
buys them.
No, that's
When I was growing up as a kid, I always gravitated towards Boba
nope,
Fett.
don't see her.
Mhm.
And we know what today is.
Yes.
We know what today is. So, the book of Boba Fett is
Yes.
on Disney. So,
Yes.
that's initially what I'd done. My first walk around through was right there. He's there. I've got that helmet. I don't have that one.
Yes.
So,
And what's odd right now, our inventory constantly changes because, as I mentioned, we are based on people bringing it to us. We don't
Right.
actively search out Lego. It comes to us. We have, for whatever reason, a bunch of the UCS Slave Ones.
Slave One.
We have like 3 or 4 of them. Now, they're without the figure because we'll sell the figure separate. But, yeah, we got a bunch of them. If you want probably the best Slave One they ever made, we got a bunch of
The
them.
Slave One, not the
Boba Fett
Starfighter.
Starship.
Yeah. So.
The BFS, as I like to call it.
Absolutely.
So, lots, again, same as you've seen it before, lots of Star Wars. We got the blasters all separated out. We've got the CCBS, the buildable figures down there. We've got those sealed as well. There's a section of sealed sets. Gotta have a good head swivel when you're in here because there's stuff on both sides. And if you want to point out anything, you know Star Wars better than I do. So if you see
This
anything
is-
that's super special,
The brickheads, Boba Fett with the Han Solo carbonite.
that was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
That's the exclusive that was signed by the creator.
Yeah.
So that is a very good piece.
We do have a few of these production test blasters. So someone traded them into us.
Okay.
They are the regular Star Wars blasters. These are legitimate Lego, but they're in weird colors. So you've got a flesh-colored one. You've got a aqua. You've got the gold, that olive-colored one. So if you want your special stormtrooper to have a special gun, we've got a few of
And
those.
I also noticed that the C-3POs, the Chrome Series editions.
Yes, so this is Big Kid Bricks.
Right.
Big Kid Bricks sold these to us to sell for him and to promote his business.
And they are neat.
But they're special protocol droids in weird chrome colors.
The chrome
Yeah.
colors. So
We've also have the official Lego chrome black Darth Vader. That's a
Okay.
pretty special figure. He is right here. I forgot what he came out in. This is the Cloud City Boba Fett. That's the other Cloud City
that's
Boba Fett we
the other
have.
ones up front.
Mm-hmm. And that is the rarest back here. If you want to focus on that, that's the rarest item in the store, the book we were talking about.
That was the book.
If you want to see what's in it, I flip through every page very carefully on our channel. If you want to see what's in it. The Boba Fett itself, if you remember, it came out in a poly bag.
Right.
It wasn't super hard to get. And
No,
I
not
think
at all.
it's like only $50, $60 now if you want just the minifig. It's the same fig. It's the book and the packaging that make that worth so much money.
Okay. Where's the?
We had to add in new shelves because that huge haul. So here's just more sealed sets. It goes on and on. We had someone set the Guinness Book of World Records for fastest build. So on this set, so he came into our store, used our studio, and he set the record for the fastest UCS Millennium Falcon build, and this is that set. It's not for sale because he owns it, but it's here. He let us display it.
How long did it take?
Oh, we'll ask the guys up front. I don't remember. It's on our YouTube channel.
Okay.
If you want to see. I wasn't actually there. He did it over the weekend, so I wasn't actually there. These are lighting kits. Some of them are general. Some of them are for specific sets. We don't make these. We buy them from someone else. Right. So this is just for fun. Everything you see is for sale. We're willing to sell anything, but some of these are very cool, large buildings. If you want to push that button, everything blows up and moves. And it goes around this pillar.
Yes, you noticed the Wizard of Oz.
Yes, Angie built that one.
Now, you mentioned Angie and Mark building these. Which ones did they build?
So Angie built the Wizard of Oz one. This was a request from Chris. He wanted, this is the Sherlock Holmes Museum, Baker Street. So that is actually a replica of a real building in London. Okay. I believe Mark built these, all of these. The Ed's Pawn Shop, the Brick City Hotel. Mark built all of those. And these are all for sale. If you wanted any of these are all for sale. That's an actually official set right there, sitting on top. That will be sold separately, or you can get it too.
I see one that I really like.
The Chick-fil-A?
The Chick-fil-A.
Yes. Mark built that one. He built that McDonald's as well. Actually, he built all these except for the Steep Wisdom Ninjago one. That was actually built by John.
Okay.
And
may have to add Chick-fil-A to the collection.
Yeah, absolutely. We're Atlanta. We have to.
You gotta have that.
We gotta have that. That is Noonan Town Hall. Mark built that as well. Okay. The mirror makes it look bigger than it is.
Right.
So it really, really works. And then around this side, we had a Jurassic Park. It was a Jurassic Park themed coffee shop.
Okay.
It sold. It was very large too. Someone saw it online and bought it. So it's gone.
That's awesome.
This one I actually built. This is the only one I built. The Batman, they asked me to, can you do a Batman bank? I'm like, oh, okay.
Sure, why not?
So I've got some really nice stained glass in there. I'll hit the button again. And it's fully detailed with minifigs inside. And that's a Harley Quinn's therapy and counseling service on top.
That is awesome.
So these are an example of the custom printed minifigs. Again, anything you see and you're thinking Lego makes that, well then it's Lego. It's legitimate Lego that they take the prints off and put their own prints on. If it's something where, like her hair, that's like Lego doesn't make that. Well, it's not Lego. It's a 3D printed piece to make accurate characters.
And these are awesome. They are simply awesome.
We have Marvel, DC, we have horror movies, we have Game of Thrones, we have everything you could think about.
Right.
So, and we don't make these. These are done by a third party.
Okay.
This is our non-Lego section. We don't really take non-Lego in trade. It depends on what it is. If it's a sealed Mega Construct set, we'll take that. There was a very special large Halo ship that someone will take that, but it's on a case-by-case basis with those. Typically, we just deal in Lego. But you'll find in this section a few action figures, a few Mega Constructs and Mega Blocks here and there. But, yeah, that's where that huge Halo ship was. Someone got it. We have the things here, but there's still Lego in this section too, because behind you is all the boat hulls and rigging that we have. Someone came in and he was a fan of those big dragons. He bought 2 of those dragons yesterday. So we sell it all, man. We got it all. We got it all. Custom base plates. Got plenty of those.
Now, who prints your base plates?
That'd be a question for Chris. I don't remember if it's Big Kid Bricks or somebody else.
Okay.
We've got a ton of them. We got the regular base plates, and then the actual plates. This one, the actual regular plates, but we've got a ton of them. We've got the old like space ones with the craters and stuff. We got a ton of that stuff. If you know, I believe he Spit Bricks on YouTube and Instagram. Martin Harris.
Okay.
He is a friend of our store. He comes in all the time. He built this amazing Quidditch match. He wanted to get it out of his house and asked if we wanted to display it for a while. We said sure. So he's got his Quidditch match here. Very, very cool. He has the distinction of calling it the largest and most accurate portrayal of the Quidditch pitch ever built out of Lego.
This is cool.
So very, very neat. There's lots of Easter eggs. Like, of course, Darth Vader and the Sith are in the Slytherin area.
Right. That's awesome.
Friends.
And Duplo.
Duplo, elves. We have a play area for kids. So if adults want to come around and shop for a little bit, we gate them in so they can't escape. And yeah, kids can just play for a little bit. A lot of those came in that hall that I keep mentioning, because we've got a lot of the sealed sets, and elves are going up. There's a demand.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah. People want those sets, especially the dragons.
Okay. There's another slave one. And
There's another slave one. We have a piano. Yep. There's some modulars, some custom modular. That custom Lego store that someone traded in.
Awesome.
So, and we've got this section is looking pretty weak. We're running out of Duplo. Normally this is filled up, but this is with Duplo stuff. We do refurbish Duplo sets, certified pre-owned as well.
You guys move a lot of Duplo?
Yeah. We, at one time, were the #1 search for bulk Lego on Google. I don't know if we still are, but we're still in the top.
Okay.
But so if you want bulk Lego from us, just random pieces, we got that. We have a bunch of boxes down in the basement of brand new sealed bulk. It's on our website, but we don't really advertise it because it's kind of expensive. It's brand new. And it's these huge boxes. I think it's, I forgot, it's on the website, like 10 pounds or something. It's huge.
Okay.
But a producer in California wanted to make Lego part of his music video, so he ordered like thousands and thousands of dollars of Lego from Lego directly, not realizing that it takes months and months to get that much Lego. So he needed it right away. So he ended up apparently going to stores and just buying sets and opening them for the bulk to have in his music video. When those sets that he ordered, when those bulk Lego finally arrived, he was done with his music video. And he found us through an internet search of somebody to take them off his hands. So one day we unloaded a truck full of these big boxes of brand new, never been touched, sealed bulk Lego.
We're not talking pickup truck.
No, yeah, it was a box truck. Yeah, it was a box truck. So we have a bunch of those in the basement. So if you guys want them, if anyone wants them, check our website.
Okay.
But anyway, so we've got like Powerpuff Girls. There's a built Olaf, Raya and the Last Dragon, a lot of the Disney princesses. If you're an Elves fan, even if you're not, some of those Elves minifigures are really cool. We've got some of the rarer ones. There's all the Friends, and here's the Disney Princess and Elves. Really, really cool stuff. Some of our animals are over here. You'll see mostly it's the Friends animals, but we do have a few of the regular system animals in here. Like I believe the skunk and the crab are over here. So really, really cool stuff. Here's our sealed and certified pre-owned sets here. We have my area. We have a window so you can always see us when we're recording. People actually like to see. They try to distract us by waving. Right. Mostly it's the employees that do that. They try to mess us up. But Mark and another employee helped do the greebling for this. So this, I'm touching Mark Erickson work right now. There it is. We got a bunch of these in from a huge haul we got over the summer. I believe these are the 50th anniversary limited edition. They come with the golden brick. We had like 6 of these sealed. Whoever was buying them bought them to just hold on to.
Right.
And he was ready to get rid of them, and he sold them. It looks like we only have 1 left.
You got
Oh no!
2 up there.
Sorry, it looks like we've got 3
You got
left.
3 left.
But
I said 2. There's no one hiding.
this is the first non-Star Wars UCS. They did the Batmobile and this in 2008. And so UCS was always reserved for Star Wars up until that point, but this was the first non-licensed or non-Star Wars UCS, the Boeing 787. It is refurbished. It is a certified pre-owned, and we do put on there the stickers aren't great. So we let you guys know if we don't have pristine stickers. In this one, it just came to us that way.
Right.
So
you can only do so much on that. Right.
You can order them on Bricklink, I guess. For us, we try to keep costs down because if we have to order them from Germany and pay that big price, then we're going to add that into the set. So
And
for
the
this
shipping
one,
is not cheap coming overseas.
so for this one, we just decided it was better just to use the stickers we got for
Right.
it.
Okay.
And then base plates at one time, I don't know if it's true anymore, but we had more raised base plates than any one thing in the universe. We have these old stuff from Adventures, Castle, Space, all sorts of stuff. They're all priced by their condition.
Okay.
So it doesn't mean like this one's $80. It doesn't mean all those are $80. Some of those might be in worse condition.
Okay.
So you can get a little bit of a break on it.
Out of the ones that the shops that we've been to, I could testify that this is the largest selection of raised base plates I have seen.
And this is half what it was. It's been dwindling down for the last year. This is how this was totally full where we had to put some in the back.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
But now,
wow.
this is all we've got. This is all that's left. Under here we have the built train stuff. We've got the old 9-volt. We've got the new train track system. We've got in the basement. We've got so much track. Come buy track from us. We want to get rid of it. We have so much track. This was a kit that one of our employees. Oh no, that's over there. Scratch that. We have a few. We have a few of our own Atlanta Brick Co. kits. Mark built a lot of these, designed a lot of these, so we do have our own little kits here, like the Battle Baby mech, and we have this castle building kit, and there's a crankshaft. As seen in Lego Masters, he was driving the car in the RC edition. Or it's based on him because Fox owns that likeness, so it's slightly different.
Claw machine.
We have the claw machine. We have the actual claw machine outside, and so this is a small version of it if you want to take it home and have your own claw machine. Here's something Steven built. Steven and Mark. Mark did the landscape. Steven did the building. There's Joe. He always has to get on camera. That Joe. There's a recreation of the RC car. Ghostbusters Firehouse, built, sold as is without the minifigures. It does have the zombie driver with it. Some more trains down here, more Mario. We're in the process of putting everything together, so this may be moved to the Mario section. Joe is right there, just pricing. Some people always ask for him.
This guy's so cool. He's my favorite villain.
So we've got him. He's 70. That's not too bad. And here's where we keep our animals. Some things to point out is the super rare, super hard to find goat. We've got 3 of them. Do you know the history of the goat?
I do not on the goat.
It's people always want farm animals. People always want stuff for their medieval farm or for their modern farm or anything. This goat only came in one castle set, some of the later lines, and there was 2 of them, and it came in a set, never ever been reproduced, never ever came out in another set. We've got one that's been chewed up a little bit, and that's an example of one that will still sell if it's not mint, just because it's so sought after.
Right.
People will be willing to pay.
They need to finish their set.
Yeah, for one that's not mint. We've got 2 of the zombie sharks from that Pirates of the Caribbean set. and tons of animals and dinosaurs. So everything. I mentioned this before. What's back there is the more we just got a Republic gunship.
That's new.
Wow.
That's in 5 minutes ago.
So we just walked through.
Well, so that changed since we started recording to let you guys know how much this place changes.
And we've sold one in there too already.
Wow.
So.
And then behind there, in all those plastic drawers, are our pieces. Mostly those pieces are used for our inventory specialists when they complete sets and they're missing pieces. They have to come out here and find the piece, but customers can go up and buy from there as well. So if they don't find what they want on our pick-a-brick table, they can ask us specifically for pieces. Hey, do you have this axle in this color, or do you have whatever? So we'll go back there and find it for you. We got a bunch of these LEDs. I love these. You know, I like the spooky stuff. I talked about that. So these are my jelly and jam over here. Here in this section, these are the stuff that's not official Lego. So our own kits are all here. We've got stuff from Battle Bricks and some other different non-Lego.
We got a Micro Saturn 5.
Yes.
That's cool.
The one I'm looking at to purchase for myself is this micro chess set. And that's just the case and the chessboard, but you can buy the sides. These are awesome. They're Brick Mini designed these, but they're mini chess pieces that will fit on a stud.
That's awesome.
And then if you buy 2 sets of those, with this you have a portable Lego chess set to take with you anywhere. So
there's one I didn't notice.
Yes, the Bernie the Burnt Out Dragon from the Puppet episode. That's the mini build version of him. We have a Pokeball with Pikachu, and oh gosh, did we sell out of them? The most popular one we have right now is the Porta Potty, believe it or not.
Are you kidding?
People love that thing. So looks like we may have to build some more. It looks like it's sold out. But one of the oldest sets we have is the Dalek. Chris actually designed that one. And this was responsible for Ed and Chris meeting, actually, because Ed walked over to his booth at Toy Fair in New York. And he's like, oh, that's really cool. These custom Daleks, that's neat. They met again like a year later when Chris was at Ed's house at a yard sale.
And you realize how close they live.
They realized how close they live, and they didn't put it together till later. You were that guy at New York Toy Fair. And they combined because they were both doing the same thing on different scales. Right. And they combined their 2 collections and eventually opened the store.
And now we got this.
So, yep.
And now we got this in the collection.
So, yeah, I think that's not everything, but that's the quick version.
That's the quick version. That's scratching the surface. So.
Yeah, we've got of course, pick-a-brick table and a build-your-own minifig. Kids love to come in here and just go buck wild with that thing. That's why we have those legs attached together. One more plug. I have a tattoo that says always be plugging, so I apologize. One more plug. We do have a Bricklink store as well. That's all new. If you order from us on Bricklink, on our Bricklink store, it's all new. It's not used Lego. Okay. And we keep that down in the basement.